3 questions that I selected off of Twitter from today. John Everett Cook asking, how are you keeping fit during all these times? Because rinks aren't open and there's just not a lot of resources and ways to stay in great shape. How are you doing it?
You know what? I'm relaxing. I'm enjoying my
recovering.
I'm recovering. That's a good way
Right.
to put it. I'm letting the body rest. I definitely had a few bumps and bruises and little nagging things that transpired through the course of the season. So, I'm a big believer in letting the body rest and recover.
Yeah.
And I'm doing that right now. But yeah, I'll probably start doing the push-ups and sit-ups on a more regular basis. Maybe going for some runs here in the backyard, and maybe go buy a heavy bag or something like that and hit the bag. Who knows?
Now, you guys just did play 70 games, by the way. It's like almost the full regular season. AJ Chewy on Twitter wanted to know your favorite moment as a Shark so far.
So, boy. Well, I'll go team moment, definitely last year, Game 7 against Vegas. The only thing that comes close for me with that memory is the World Junior semifinal when we tied it up against Russia and then won the shootout. But that Game 7 against Vegas last year was something that anybody who watched the game or played that game will never forget. So that was pretty special. And then I'd say as an individual, probably scoring my first hat trick that ended up being a 4-goal game, 2 weeks after getting traded.
That's right.
That was pretty awesome.
In Calgary, I think, right?
It was.
I remember seeing you in the dressing room afterwards, and Pavelski and Bernsey, you were taking the photos solo, and they joined in on the photo with you.
Yeah, they did.
What a great team moment.
great team guys, and everybody was really happy. And for me, and obviously it had taken me a long time to get that first hat trick.
Yeah, so, no kidding. That's ridiculous, huh?
I wanted to soak it in.
At that point, when you joined the Sharks, you had never scored a hat trick, and you had never even played in a playoff game in the NHL. So check those boxes.
I was actually, Brody. Somebody mentioned this stat to me. This was probably 2 years before I even came to San Jose and scored that hat trick. That I was third all time for most 2-goal games in a regular season without a hat trick.
You want to know
I was happy to get off that list.
You want to know a quick terrible one? Joe Pavelski was in a similar way, where it took him forever to get the first NHL hat trick. We thought he got one night at SAP Center, so he comes off the ice. I interview him. Everybody's wild. Joe Pavelski's first hat trick. The next morning, the NHL goes back and changes one of his goals, takes it away, gives it to somebody else. So he didn't actually get it that night.
Sucks.
He got it eventually, though. Last one here is from Carrie Shiraki, who says, I appreciate the volunteer work that you do in the community. Why do you do so much?
I've always taken pride in reaching out to different communities and different organizations, and whatever city I played in, whether that's going all the way back to Atlanta, Winnipeg, Buffalo, and obviously here in San Jose. And it's something that I just enjoy doing. I know growing up as a kid, I didn't have a whole ton or didn't come from a super privileged background. So, especially my work with kids, I really enjoy doing, and it's something that I'm going to continue to do as long as I'm here on this earth.
Kane, really appreciate this. What are we going to do about haircuts, by the way, for the next couple weeks, months, or whenever?
I'm not sure. We're going to have to figure something out, though, because I know it looks all right, but we need to keep things somewhat tight. My wife was talking about her hair and nails and all that type of stuff. So I think everybody's struggling in different ways. Obviously, those are first world problems, and there's a lot worse. So like I said, hopefully we can all get through this, as a community and be better for it on the other side.
If I shave the dome, Kaner, you'll know what happened to me. I said it here first. Hey, really appreciate the time. Thanks for doing this FaceTime. I know a lot of people are going to be glad just to see you and hear you talk. So thanks, Kaner. Have a great evening.
Thanks, Brody. Talk to you later. Bye, guys.